Auto repair ranks among the top complaints to the Washington Attorney General's office.
Our investigative reporter Carla Castaño uncovered absolutely no state agency overseeing auto repair licensing or regulating the auto repair shops.
I don't know where it's at.
Took him a month.
It'll be done next week.
They're having problems.
Waiting on parts again.
Can't get parts.
Called him back in 2 weeks.
Frustrated.
There was always an excuse.
It'll be next week.
Extremely frustrated.
It's an excuse after an excuse.
It goes on and on for 4 months.
Just a few of the 110 people on the American Transmission Complaint Facebook page claiming they didn't get what they paid for from auto repair shop owner Dwayne Todd of Longview, Washington.
Every excuse in the book. And so he told me it was done and to come pay it off. And when I paid it off and he said it wasn't done, and it, 6-9 months later, still isn't done.
Erin Hoffman finally got her transmission back, but it came in pieces and missing parts. And only after she told Todd she had contacted KOIN6 News to investigate. So after Todd closed up shop, Hoffman launched this Facebook page to vent her frustrations. And it didn't take long for complaint after complaint to fill the page.
I have been screening everybody.
What guy could sister have?
Peter Willett was at home with his 2 young children when a post on the Facebook page helped him out. He had taken his Blazer to Todd for repairs months earlier.
It says these cars are about to be towed.
His Blazer was on the side of the road.
It was unlocked, just sitting there. No one had called me and said, hey, we're closing down and we didn't fix your car.
He wasn't alone. Longview police say several cars were abandoned along 15th Avenue.
It was on Facebook that people were seeing their stuff on there.
And neighboring businesses tell me the cars were blocking driveways.
It looked like a wrecking yard out here.
The building owner explains he kicked Todd out after he didn't pay him for months.
He got me for $15,800 in rent.
Leaving customers wondering why the business failed, why their transmissions weren't fixed, and in some cases, where their cars were.
I caught him on his shop one day. They're throwing stuff to trucks and U-Haul and everything. And I says, hey, what happened to my truck? He said, oh, your truck is towed to a different automotive shop.
We tried to get answers from Todd about what went wrong and went to his Longview home. His adult son answered.
He's been, avoiding us, it seems like. Is there any way we could reach him?
I have no idea where he is at all right now.
If I were to leave, my number with you, could you pass it on to him?
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to do a fair story.
We went back to the Longview house several more times. When we were finally able to speak with Todd, he wouldn't say much.
We've been trying to get a hold of you for quite a while. I know quite a few people think that you owe them money. We were just hoping to get your side of the story.
Right now.
We could wait for you if you want to, get dressed. I mean,
Showered yet or anything? That's why I'm talking to you, but I'm not going to do it right now. Get a card.
yeah, I can get you a card. I mean, I've been here to the house 4 or 5 times.
So on May 5th, we made the deposit, and there's a receipt for that, which is on page 5.
Todd has been a no-show to Cowlitz County Small Claims Court as well. That's for both cases KOIN6 investigators attended.
I'm going to set your damages at $3,500.
Court records show Dwayne Todd did not pay Erin Hoffman within the 30 days he was ordered to.
It's a piece of paper that we can't help you turn into dollars in your pocket.
We give the business an opportunity to respond to that complaint.
I went to Seattle to ask Shannon Smith, the chief of the Consumer Protection Division with the Washington Attorney General's office, how consumers can be helped in this situation.
It does seem like 110, that's an awful lot of people. What's going to be done about it? Do we know?
I can't confirm or deny whether or not our office is investigating this business or whether we intend to. We don't make our investigations public until we decide to take formal legal action.
But I wanted to know how the state could let this happen.
When I was emailing the different state agencies trying to figure out who was in charge of what, I was kind of getting bounced around. They were trying to figure out who in fact was the agency that did have some authority.
Smith tells me it's due to having no specific regulator in Washington for auto repair shops. I also confirmed this with the Washington State Department of Licensing. So could this have been prevented? American Transmission customers certainly think so.
Someone should have stepped in long before this.
The AG's office released complaints for American Transmission going back to 2012. There are 105 pages documenting problems. But does the AG's office really have teeth to get money back to these people?
The Attorney General's office can file a lawsuit against a business that violates the Consumer Protection Act.
Do you think there needs to be more state oversight as far as these transmission auto shops or some kind of way to hold these people accountable?
Well, yeah, there's nothing, I can't get help from anywhere. I'm just running into wall after wall after wall, and the state is not really helping much at all.
And like Aaron Hoffman, John Ronkowski still hasn't seen a penny from Todd, even after the judge ruled in his favor.
I'm shocked that he's gotten away with it for so long.
In Longview, Carla Castano, KOIN 6 News.
Well, and Carla says one way that customers could have been tipped off to avoid some of this headache is checking out the transmission shop with the Better Business Bureau.
And in this case, the Better Business Bureau gives American Transmissions an F rating.